Hey, if you don't know who I am, my name is Chris Walker. I'm the CEO and founder of Legiit.com. And today we're going to be continuing our case study and talking about the future of these live stream events. So, I don't advertise this too much, but if anybody gets on anytime soon, please let me know so I can know that my sound and picture is okay and so on. Alexa, stop. There's a few of you hiding there, so let me know if you can hear and see me. I forgot to send the email, so it's just now going out. So there's not going to be a lot of people here just yet, but I will hang out and talk to myself for the first few minutes. And while no one is here, I'll go ahead and share over to different groups and such. I'll go ahead and hopefully the email plopping out right now will help drive a few folks in. Judy says, hearing you. Well, thank you, Judy. I don't get too many folks from LinkedIn, so I'm glad to see you here. PK says, hi. Hello, PK. Let's share this over to some groups. Do. I think that's it. And let's do some more tagging. And then by then we should have some folks on and we can get started. I think it's going to be a slight turnout today because I was late sending out notifications and people need to be notified. So, where does your traffic come from generally? It depends on what you're talking about. For if you mean for these live streams, it takes a while for the YouTube. Oh yeah, for those, YouTube is the number one, and then Facebook is number two. That used to be the other way around, but lately, Facebook doesn't really seem to be pushing live streams much. Although there's pretty much nobody on right now because I usually send a notification, and then people are kind of used to that. So that's why it's going to be kind of slim today, unfortunately. Everyone live talking about schema. So I'll send out one more of these and then I'll just get into what we're going to get into today, and hopefully some people will show up along the way. Mohammed says, hi, how are you, boss? I'm good, Mohammed. I hope you are as well. Tomislav says, hey, Chris. Hey, people starting to show up now. A few, anyhow. I can't see the numbers for LinkedIn, so maybe people do watch there and I just don't know it. Rank More says, hello, boss. Hello, Rank More. All righty. So I'm going to give it another minute or two and hope some folks show up. Randy, the news guy, says, hey, man, glad I could catch this live today. Randy was a speaker at Legiit Live, probably the only Legiit Live we're going to be having. I haven't 100% decided yet, but I don't know. I don't know if it was productive or not. It was a great event, but I don't know if it's, I feel like I'd be better served just going to events. So we'll see. All right. So, of course, I was waiting on Facebook chat support for hours. But yeah, I used your hack to get GBP approved and it worked like a charm. Awesome. Awesome. I'm so glad that worked because I couldn't get it to work a second time. So I'm glad it worked for you. But I am going to save that right now just because I like compliments. But I know I'm glad that worked for you and I hope it sticks because mine has so far, knock on wood. Hello, Chris. Hello, Keith. We'll get started in about 1 minute. I'll review my schedule and then what we'll do is we'll add the schema to the site. And I was hoping to have more people here today, but I bollocksed up. And forgot to send the email earlier. So we may hold off. Basically, I want to talk about what we're going to talk about going forward because we're kind of at a point where there aren't a ton of like tasks to really do on the case study every day. So I'm trying to figure out what we can do next. And I was going to settle that democratically, but so we'll see if anybody shows up. I'm not going to send a push notification because that tends to attract people that just want to ask me how to get orders on Legiit. And that tends to stress me out and piss me off. So I don't want that. So, all right, we'll get started in about 15 seconds because I like precision. If anybody has any questions on any topic at any point other than how to get orders on Legiit, please let me know and I will do my best to help you. Yeah. So, all right, let's get into it. Present, share screen, window, share. Look at that handsome devil. All right, let's take a look at today's agenda. It's a fairly light day today. Before we do that, we always do our think big principle at the beginning. So let me go ahead and put this in presentation mode. Think big principle number 5. The fastest way to 10x your results is to 10x your expectations. If you want bigger results, start by raising the standard for what you expect from yourself. Too many people settle for good enough when they could be aiming for greatness. Dream bigger, expect more, and then take the action required to back it up. Okay, so basically expect more from yourself so you can get more from yourself. That is today's think big principle. Morning, I think big. I practice what I preach. I think about my goals and how I can improve them and how I can work towards them and what we can do to make them even bigger. Chong says, I'm hopeless. You're not hopeless, my friend. Whatever it is you're going through, it can get better. So just deal with what you can control and do your best to get through it and ask someone for help if you need it. Don't be ashamed. Ashish says true. Thank you, Ashish. I checked my 8 sleep and aura metrics, and then I do a little bit of exercise. I have some breakfast today. I had a baked potato for breakfast. That was really good. And then I read the Daily Stoic. Business administration. I review sales on Superstar SEO's Legiit account, and I review my purchases on Legiit, although I didn't do that today, actually. I caught up on, I did caught somewhat up on the SEO for Legiit. I have a 2-man SEO team internally, but I have been neglecting the things they need from me. So I got some of that done, but I got some more I got to get done too. So there's that. I had a brief meeting with our customer success director about some things that she just took over that role recently. She's doing a fantastic job. And I just had a few things to go over with her. Fantastic young lady doing a great job. I had to send my accountant all of my documents for my personal taxes. I've been putting that off because, well, fuck the government. Honestly, why should they get my money any faster than I can help it? But I sent that over to him and I had to sign off on Legiit's taxes, which were actually pretty good this year. So I can only slightly complain about that. Content, I actually have 2 videos I need to record. I forgot to put that on this tab, but I'll do that either today or tomorrow. Then I prepared for this live stream. I prepared for it quite literally the last minute, but I did prepare. And then obviously I do this live stream. I reviewed Superstar SEO messages on Legiit. There'd been a couple I'd been neglecting for a few days. I replied to them, and then they replied instantly, and I got to get back to the rest of the conversation. So that's frustrating. And then respond to any outstanding messages, although I don't know that I have any at the moment. Content creation, post a ThinkBook, Facebook, the Think Big Challenge in Slack, and refine my new SaaS. I have not gotten back to that. So yeah, need to do that. Evening, dinner, downtime, and read. Actually, that's not the book I'm reading anymore, but bedtime ritual as well. So that's the agenda for today. Now let's take a look at our case study. The thing we're going to be doing today is adding the schema that we bought, and you're going to be really impressed by the schema. This guy, Manny Dip, knows his shit. Randy, the news guy says, yep, don't underestimate the amount of effort it will take to get the result you want to achieve. Yeah. A lot of people underestimate what they can do in a day and overestimate, what's the expression? Overestimate what they can do in a year or something like that. But yeah, you underestimate what you can do. World News 24, there's your free plug. It says hello. Creators Club says hello, Chris. Hello, Creators Club. Always a pleasure. All right, you can see our analytics here. I wonder if I need to refresh that as like I do with Search Console. We're going to go refresh Search Console. Refresh Search Console. That was a mouthful. And of course, we got nothing but ones that's showing here, although it's pulling in Google Maps for some of these, although some of these have grown. So we're going to check in on probably these two and see how they're doing, because we need to optimize those pages as well. But I mean, I don't know about you, but I certainly get a smile when I see these ones we got some more backlinks showing up. Web Guru Awards. I wonder if that was from the press release from Randy that we got done. No, I don't know what the hell this is, to be honest. But we got, well, anyway, there's some backlinks from that. This is definitely from the press release. So Randy, the news guy, is, by the way, the person we used for the press release for this thing. And as soon as it was delivered, our shit popped to #1 on organic. So, not saying that'll happen for you, but I'm not saying it won't. So there we go. You can see it's delivered. So we'll take a look at that in just a moment. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's one of those things where they like make you think you got an award and then you have to like pay them to get the award kind of thing. And they like convince you that it's some sort of big deal or some shit. So, yeah. All right. So we're going to be adding our schema, and we're going to look at the delivery from Randy, the news guy, who just coincidentally, and it actually is coincidence, I'm not being sarcastic this time, happened to show up today. So here's a report to our link, which he has. You can download in PDF or Excel form. You can see we got newsroom from submitmypressrelease.com, mega authority from several different sites, financial media from Business Insider. Let's look at that one. Sure enough. So that's a nice link. TV and news, there's a whole bunch there. I'm not going to look at all of those because they're all pretty much the same. And then even more here. And some of the business and financial ones. I don't think we bought the Yahoo extra for this one because it's a pretty small site. And then financial content. I don't know what this is. Let's take a look. Oh, it's actually called financial content. Got it. All right. So that's that. That's a great service. And as soon as that was done, we popped to #1. So again, not saying that will happen for you, but it could. Shannon says, hey there. Hello, Shannon. Let's get a link to this for Randy's sake. And of course, I'm on a live stream and my connection goes to absolute shit. Let's see. Does he have affiliate turned off? He does not. So yeah, this is the service that we used for that. It did a great job. Use that and I'll get paid on 2 different businesses. Use that link and I'll get paid for 2 different businesses. So there's that. Now let's take a look at our schema that my man Manny Dip delivered. Randy says, yeah, baby. My guy is one of the hidden gems on Legiit. I met him at the India SEO conference. Wonderful, wonderful guy. Very humble, very kind, and very, very skilled at schema. I mean, look at how in-depth this is. And then yeah, like I don't even begin to know how to explain all of it to you because I don't understand it all that well myself, but it's way more involved than is what we did before. And you can see that he even like defines the type that it is and links to different wiki data to help understand what the site is about. It's just brilliant. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy this. And head over to our site. There's Randy's smiling face again. I've had the most random 80s song stuck in my head all day. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to obliterate the schema that we used previously and replace it with this. So we're just going to Control A, Control V, and update. And then we're going to go to Google. I can never remember what they called the damn thing. Schema validator, just to make sure that it took okay. Rich test results. Copy link address. Test URL. Arahan says, thanks, boss. Thank you, Arahan. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. I do my best on that. And there we go. One non-critical issue detected. Missing field price range. Oh, that's because I didn't give him her price range. So that's fine. Yeah, it worked. You're going to have to work for it, my friend. All right. So that's pretty much it. But that schema service is the most elaborate one that I have used. And he just does an amazing job. So I'm going to grab the link to that, and then we're going to leave him a review. Copy. So here's the link to that schema service. Use it and make money from it. All right. So let's go ahead and leave my man a review. Complete order. 5 stars. I'm not interested in your idea and helping you with this today. Okay. We'll do that on Sunday or Saturday. So come back then if that's all you're here for. No, I'm not going to check for you today. Hey, Alexis. How are you? We have a person on our team now named Alexis. Although you have something that you don't have in common. All right. My man gave me some super in-depth schema and did it fast. Anip says, hello, Chris. Hello, Anip. No, I'm not going to be checking it today. Okay. Let's see. Where is 38 Digital Market? We're going to leave him a review as well. My site shot to #1 organic for a great term as soon as this dropped. Complete order. And as you can see, I am not great at leaving reviews. So I need to go back and do that. At some point, I have 3 pages worth of reviews that I need to go leave. Let's go ahead and leave one for this gentleman. All right. I don't know what else to do. I think let's go. All right. Well, we haven't checked our rankings, so let's go and do that. And then if anybody has any questions other than to look at their profile and things like that, I'm not going to do that today. How are you, bro? I'm great. Making my day today, Chris and Morgan. I'm glad you showed up. I guess it must have been Kismet or something. So let's bring up an incognito window. And we're going to start with Affordable Remodeling Services Pueblo. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to log into the incognito window on Legiit so I can copy and paste and not have to switch between screens. That shit's annoying. Come on. All right, 1 second. Why is all right? 1 second, guys. I got locked out of my own account on my own site. Hey, we're getting a lead. Let me show that real quick. Getting a lead in real time. All right. So 1 second here while I search for my own password that I can't remember. Oh, God damn it. Slack shirt search is the worst. I don't need your phone number, dude. Come on, man. No, I won't be checking my inbox. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. From Texas, I hope they leave a voicemail. I'm finding that most don't, and I need to figure out if I can set up a voicemail on Callfire, because most of them have not left a voicemail. Although one or two have. All right. Now we can actually do something. So we were looking at this one. What is that? I'll see what that says. Oh, okay. No, I don't want you to check my precise location. I don't know why this one is showing a number one, because it doesn't show. All right, let's check Bright Local. I don't know what I'm gonna have. There's something up with the rank tracker. I don't know what. See if they left a voicemail. They did. Or no? Yeah. No. No. They didn't leave a voicemail. That's weird. I didn't see this other one come through. Hi. Good morning. Manny Dip, the guy that did our schema that we just showed. Thank you so much for such an amazing live video review for my schema service. Much appreciated. Well, much appreciated you doing such a good job of it. This is not what I wanted. Shit. There we go. I'm a bit of a mess today. I don't know if that's showing. Pueblo. Let's search organic first. I really don't think this is going to be showing though there we are at number one in maps. So that's probably what it's pulling, is that number one in maps. Yeah, we're working on splitting that out so where it doesn't do that anymore, because we're going to integrate a grid. So, all right. Looks like it'd be a pretty easy term to go for, though. Probably doesn't have much volume. All right, so while we're at it, let's look at um let's look at this one because no, that's not it. Dude, I'm not going to check your account. Quit asking. This says number 3. I'd be very shocked if it were actually number 3. Yeah, that must be another maps. Yes, it is. I showed that the other day. Creators Club asked if Web 2.0 was set up was complete, and it is. All right, so search. Huh. Maybe it's maps. Come roll says, "How are you, Chris? I'm good." Maps. Page 1. I don't know where it's getting that one from. There we are at like number 7 or something. Oh, anyway, our rankings are still slaying. Let's take a quick look in local dominator, and then I'll just take some questions on something other than how to get orders, or will I look at your profile? Not going to look at yours either, David. TM quotes. Oh, fuck's sake. All right, let's do it this way. Stop sharing, present, share screen, window, share. What is your next move in off-page SEO? Honestly, I think we can move on to the month 3 stuff because honestly, I don't think there's that much need to do any more Google Maps stuff. I think once we optimize the other pages, that they will start to rank for the other terms, and we'll just move on to month number 3 stuff. And then that's kind of why I wanted to have more people here. I wanted to discuss what we do next, like not just on this case study, but like where we go on these streams next, because I have an idea of what I would like to do, but I'm not here to entertain myself, not entirely anyhow. I don't know. I don't understand what you said there, Arahan. I'm sorry. All right, let me oh, here we go. Do 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 do. Just checking all the March 3rd ones. And then we're going to retry those. All right. Run, apply, confirm, refresh. Oh, that's yesterday. All right. Well, I was trying to find that comment that wasn't in English so I could reply. Boss, take love. Why, thank you. All right, let's see where we are. Pueblo home remodeling is at 1.02, so that's probably all ones except for like one. I'm gonna wrap up here pretty soon because I am starving. Yeah, a couple of twos out there, but for the most part, they're going to be calling us 8.77, 7.04, affordable remodeling services Pueblo. I think that's the one that douchebag was telling me didn't count because it was all red a few days ago and now it's all green. I wonder how he'll move the goalpost this time. Sorry that I'm taking away the scam that you've been running, charging small businesses outrageous amounts for easy SEO, but the gravy train is over. So basically it's all ones except for a random 3 out here. So kind of like my hit list. Heyo. All right, let's see. Home remodeling. Lots of ones and threes and some random shitty ones in there as well. Not bad though. All right, home remodeling near me, similar result. Pueblo home remodeling, all I see is green. Home remodeling near me. Why did I have that one twice? Well, there's a wasted credits. Well, that's weird. Wonder why this one and this one are different. Does anybody see what I'm missing? See what I'm missing? I don't get why they're slightly different. I guess just because it was anyway. Whatever. All right. I think that's pretty much all. I think for tomorrow we're gonna try to optimize some of the other pages, but also tomorrow I want to discuss what we're gonna do going forward in live streams because we'll start some of the month 3 stuff as well. But we're kind of getting to the point where there's not a lot to do every day. It's just a matter of buying a few links, waiting for them to take effect. And we're pretty much done because, like, honestly, I mean, other than ranking some other additional organic terms, there's not a ton left to do. So tomorrow, think about that today. Tomorrow we'll discuss it and see what we'll do next. Oh, and we got a spammer. Yay. But does anybody have any questions on literally anything other than getting sales on Legiit? It varies from day to day. It just depends on my schedule. The easiest thing to do would be to make sure that you're on my email list and then subscribe and turn on notifications on YouTube. And that's the best way to know because it just depends on what I have scheduled each day. Hello, I'm late. That's okay. It's my fault. I didn't send out notifications early. I know you chose this niche at random, but what would you have chosen if it wasn't random? I honestly don't know. That's why I let it be decided democratically that the day that we were choosing a niche because I wanted something that was difficult but not locksmith or garage doors where it would have been hard to get a GMB. And I wanted something that would be worthwhile were it for a real business and in a decent sized city, but not like a Manhattan. So those were kind of the criteria that I gave everyone. And a few people gave out different niches. And that's where I came up with it. I'd like to do something not completely SEO related for our next case study. Maybe something with a SaaS or with a business or something like that. But I want to get some feedback as well because I'm afraid that these live streams are mostly SEO folks. So that's why I was going to get some feedback. But yeah, I'm also considering reviving my oldest SEO site ever and seeing if I can't get that to start ranking again. Historically, it ranked for a lot of stuff, but it hasn't for years now. SaaS, please. I just don't want Jackie to think I'm copying him. So think about it today, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. But in the meantime, I'm here for whatever you want. Literally for only one keyword. That's so sad. But that means there's opportunity. Landing clients. I don't know how I would do that live. I mean, I'm willing to try to figure it out, but I don't really know how that would work other than just lecturing. I don't know how I could do a case study out of that, short of cold calling on the stream, and I don't think that's particularly compelling. I'm open to suggestions on how I could do that, though. Yeah. Let's see what Legit AI has to say about it. Probably not a good question for it, but if that doesn't have a good answer, maybe we'll ask ChatGPT. If I wanted to do a case study on how to get SEO clients and do it publicly, what would I do? I'll be surprised if it can answer this, because it's not really what it's designed for. I'll think of something. I can tell you it would be compelling to me. Okay, all right. Well, we'll see if we can't come up with something. While that's thinking, we'll go over to ChatGPT. I probably just baked it. My account on here. Oh, here we go. To conduct a public case study on acquiring SEO science, consider these resources. Real estate investors SEO case study. It's not terrible considering what it knows, but it's not really helpful for what we're doing. Old OMG here. Yeah, I recognize your name, Tom. Here, where are the best modern SEO marketing training groups and courses you know of? I mean, I don't want this to come off as self-congratulatory, but the one we've been doing on this channel has absolutely crushed the results. Everybody here can attest to that. If you want the free guide that we did that based on, Tom, it's completely free. Well, it's completely free money-wise. It's going to ask you for your email. And it shows everything we did. And of course, I have it on the channel here as well. But there's also an upsell of a $27 course that, if you prefer to watch videos, kind of like an old school OMG, you can get that as the upsell as well. So that's the URL for it. So I would start there, Tom. I would say a good best practices in what you've seen, Chris. Do you mean for client getting or for what? Let's see what ChatGPT says. Should we have it do deep research? Yeah, let's do that. Target audience. Target audience agencies. Scope. Just focus on client acquisition. Public format. YouTube live. Time frame. Doesn't matter. Monetization. No monetization. Pin comment taking a place. Some data doesn't show. Oh, sorry. No. Okay. So target audience is agencies. Scope is just focus on acquisition and not fulfillment. Format is YouTube live. Time frame. I cannot type. Doesn't matter. And no monetization. So we're doing deep research in ChatGPT. I don't know if anybody's used this, but it's pretty cool. It takes longer, but here we go. And it takes quite a while because it's doing deep research. I've never used Claude, but let's give it a shot. I don't know if it has deep research or not. I've honestly never used Claude before. So let's sign up. I guess I should have. I'm on Plus, not Pro. I don't find enough. Oh, come on. Yes, I'm 18 years of age. I'm more than twice that, sadly. 38092. We'll start with this for now. The Anthropic workbench is pretty awesome too. Yeah, I've been meaning to get into this. It's just, I don't know. I've just not I haven't gotten to it. I don't have a good answer to that. Analyzed with Python. That's interesting. This doesn't know enough about me to really give a good answer to this, I don't think. I play with Grok sometimes, but I find that it being in Twitter, like there's too much potential distraction there. Like I go in there and I end up going, "Ooh, this is what Ty Lopez said today," or some shit. So like I can't trust myself with it. I mean, this isn't bad or anything. It's probably because it doesn't know me as well as ChatGPT. Can it read like URLs and stuff if I tell it to look at my channel and learn about me? I don't know how it works. I don't like the layout of this, but I guess it's cool that you can see the questions over here. So I guess I'm just not used to it. Oh, so introduce the case study concept, define goal. I don't need that much detail. Prospecting, outreach. All right, let's ask it. How do I start a new chat? Start new chat. No, that's not me. That's not even close. American entrepreneur and podcast host for creating suspicious observers YouTube channel and podcast. That is not me. I've never heard of that guy. I thought I knew all the Chris Walkers. Knew of all the Chris Walkers. Claude's good for content writing, but memory, it's not good. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Is this him? Yeah. I'm not opening Rumble. All right. Well, Claude definitely didn't know the answer to that. Yeah, and I feel like this is not what it's well suited for, but we'll see. This is well, it's only about halfway done. Let me try to be more specific. I have a big YouTube channel with a following of SEO agencies. They would like me to do a live case study via YouTube Live on how to get SEO clients. Suggest the best format, particularly for how I can actually do client acquisition live. Open Router, you can use all but the same prompt and see output for each. I guess this is a decent outline, but it's really not giving me anything I couldn't have thought of on my own. So, oh, there's some decent stuff here, I suppose. Anyway, if that's what people want, I'll figure out a way to do it. I just thought this would be a fun way to get to the answer. I, I think we'll stick around until ChatGPT gets done thinking, and then we will wrap it up. But I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, maybe we'll use like I'll see what I can do with legit leads, and I'll see what I can do with cold email at scale, and then we'll talk about the celebrity method. So I'm sure we can do work something out, but I kind of want to see what it says. It's just taking so long. Also, I'm starving, and I can feel my blood glucose dropping. Not really, but I am starving. All right. Let's see what Grok says as well. Since we're doing this. I'd say that's a better answer than Claude, but it's still pretty much what I would expect to get from an AI answer from that question. All right, I think I have an idea, but I still want to see what this says. And I know this isn't particularly compelling to watch, so I apologize for that. Got some cool stuff lined up for the dashboard for this week, too. I can't wait to show that to you. Good Lord. This better just do it for me after this long of a wait. What's the other one? DeepSeek? No, that's not even it. There it is. Start now. No, I already did this. I don't want to do it. We don't have anything else to do, so. Watch it be the exact same others. Did he tell you that you're full of shit as well? No, but thank you for your positive contributions. I appreciate you watching. Watch it be the exact same answers as the other one. Yeah, no shit. That'd be right on brand, wouldn't it? Alif says, Happy Ramadan. Well, hell, thank you, Alif. Happy Ramadan to you as well. Yeah, this is basically the same thing. So I have a feeling this is, I think that Eric is right, and this is going to end up being the same thing after we waited for all this time. What? Who's that epitome of success from Facebook? I'm not sure what you're asking. Oh, oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Apologies, Robert. I thought you were telling me because it doesn't show me who you're replying to. So my bad. Yeah, that guy. That's a spammer. I guess I'm just so used to those that I don't even notice it. Thank you, Robert. And apologies for misunderstanding. I'm not sure what you're asking, Tomislav. Did I miss something? Then I apologize to Robert too. That's why it's good to not react. This is almost exactly the same as the one from Grok. And this had better be worth it. Good Lord. I've had relationships that didn't last this long. I wish that was a joke. Cool. I regret using deep research. So we're almost there. What's that expression? The watched pot never boils. It's a watched deep research never finishes researching. It's funny to watch it think on the deep research and reasoning. Yeah, I do like that it tells you like its thought processes. It's kind of like I was going to say something that could get me canceled. I've had partners that like to tell you their thought processes as well. I'll leave it at that. Ooh, it got something from Surfer SEO. Yeah, it's like bordering on a like brain. You know what I mean? Like it. How do you do this deep research? That's okay. It's just an option that you get with ChatGPT Pro and ChatGPT Plus, which is what I have down here. That's just you click on deep research. Most of them have that now. Grok has it as well. I wonder if it would take as long. Let's try it on Think instead. It's on free now too. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I follow Sam Altman on Twitter, and I find his responses to things pretty funny because like he gets frustrated at the same things that I get frustrated at with Legit. So it's reassuring to me to know that no matter how big I get, those problems are never going to go away. So close. This is the same freaking thing that it already told me. Think did not do anything different. I guess it's a little more in depth. Yeah, that's almost exactly the same. Let's see what it says for deep search. Oh my God. This makes me want to upgrade to pro just to get that done quicker. There's hidden symbol in the logo. Beware. It's like the progress bar for downloads on dial up. Most of the people here have no idea what you just said. Wow, that was way faster. Yet it's almost the exact same thing. Well, I guess it's a little bit more in depth. Survey note. Oh, well, I'll be on the lookout for it, I guess. Background and content. You know what wouldn't be cool if it gave up? And I've had that happen in my life, not with ChatGPT, but with other things. So I guess this is a bit more laid out. Oh my God. It's amazing how much slower it is than the others, though. I guess DeepSeek doesn't even have, I guess it does have a deep think. So let's see what it says. I didn't intend for this to turn into AI Wars. Well, that sounds like a cool show. But here we are. So close. This result better be fantastic for this weight. It basically better do it for me. And I just have to push a button and you guys watch. You just know it's going to give me something like this when it finally does get done, too. It can't be that much better. This is actually not bad. So far, I think this is the best result that we've gotten. In fact, this is the best result we've gotten. It's not even, I think. That one's not even done yet. This is actually a pretty good outcome. Do they have a share option? I'll share this. Copy, regenerate. I guess not. I appreciate those of you that are sticking here with me. I know this is boring as shit. At least it is for me. It's been on this last little bit for a long time. Thomas Lab giving it a little inspiration. I have an idea of what I'm going to do, though. assuming this ever gets done. I like this one though. Does anybody know if they have a share? Because I'll share this, but I just don't see a share like they have in ChatGPT. Come on, baby. Ah. Let me ask you a question. Can you share your first client story in short? Sure. There's two different ways to answer that. The first one was non-paying, and it was I had a photographer friend, and I messaged her and say, "Do you have any other photographer friends that might need some SEO and maybe in exchange for some pictures?" And she referred me to a guy, and she went and I went and got pictures done, and I did his SEO for several years for free. So people are still using those pictures. If you've ever seen the one of me with like the suit coat and stuff, that's the pictures that I got for free. The other one was the next first one, if you want to look at it that way, was from cold email. My friend Craig Griffiths gave me a script, and because I'd had success with one photographer, I started cold emailing a bunch of other photographers, and I got him through a cold email. So that's how I got my first two clients. First, like when I did any work for, and then my first paying client. The next one was somebody that I met on an old freelancing website. I got she just messaged me, and we started talking, and I ended up working with her for several years at $500 a month, which is way too little because it was a real estate site. But that's that's kind of how I got the rock rolling down the hill. I kind of don't remember what came after that, but there is one that I got from. How did I meet that one? I messaged one person for a wedding client. Like he had a wedding planner site, and I offered to convert it to mobile friendly. And I ended up not being good at that, but he referred me to somebody else that's a wedding planner that has been my client for 10 years this month. So there we go. Those are my first ones. Beyond that, it gets blurry. I think it's just taking us long to get us to wait, and it actually does the entire process within the. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. That's a great story. Yeah, I should tell those stories more often. I think I always tell people to tell stories, and then I don't tell them enough myself. You get that thing where like you think that nobody cares, you know? And which part of SEO you started? With affiliate marketing. In fact, I showed it just a little while ago, but my very first affiliate site still exists. It doesn't rank for anything anymore, but this was my very first. I got into the business to do affiliate marketing. I didn't even know what I was doing was called SEO. But yeah, that was my first affiliate site. Then it got crushed by Penguin 2.0, and that's what got me into clients. Do you offer a one-on-one like advice and pricing and such? Yeah, absolutely. I have numerous consulting offers. You can get like an hour at a time, or I have a deal where you can get unlimited consulting calls with me for the rest of your life too. So, and for a one-time thing that I can split up into payments. So just depends on which direction you want to go with that. That's if you've been watching, I always say I have to set up a page for my consulting offer. That's the offer that I just haven't gotten around to, and I really do need to. I have one client on it already, but if you just need a one-time thing, I have a service on Legiit as well. It's fairly pricey, but I can hook you up with a discount if you want to do that, or if you want to do the permanent thing, I can do that too. And you can ask me a Zoom call on literally anything you want for the rest of either your life or my life, whichever one of us dies first. What is the second deal? Basically, you can book a call with me for as many calls with me on any topic for the rest of your life. It's a one-time $2,500 fee, but I can set up payment options. with that. But I think that's a wonderful deal. Not to pat myself on the back, but I think that there's so many different ways I can help somebody. I think that's a wonderful price, you know. So that's kind of that. If you are interested in that, let me know and I'll work out. If you need a payment plan, we can work that out too. And you get a 1-year guarantee. You get a 1-year guarantee. So if I suck anytime in the first year, I'll refund you whatever you've paid that up to that point. No questions asked. So Champa says, hello, sir. Have a nice day. You do the same, Champa. Yeah, Larry, if you're interested in that, just let me know and we'll talk about it. We've probably got time before this fucking thing finishes. I regret asking this now. Or not asking it, but I regret doing it via deep research. Huh. I thought it finished there for a second. I got excited. I'm ready to gnaw my arm off too. Sorry, Chris. No. I mean, I'm not sorry. I'm not. I don't regret like asking it this question. I do regret asking it with deep research. This better be one hell of a good answer, and I will share this. Because ChatGPT allows you to share the GPT, so I will share that in the chat. I'm happy on YouTube. When I achieve what I want, I will definitely do. Awesome. I look forward to that Creators Club. I think it's a great offer. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while, and it helps because it's unstructured. Like that was when I did a consulting program before. That was the structure that the structure was what made it not work because I like tried to force it into you get this many calls at this many times and all that kind of shit. This is just whenever you want kind of thing. Oh my god. We're almost there, guys. I'm running out of ways to babble. I need to come up with something like that. My customers call all the time and I don't charge anything really. I just need a manual. Can you write a manual for me? I'm not sure what you mean by that. A manual for what? Featured account. Could have had pizza delivered by now. It's easy to follow a manual. A manual for what though? Oh, I see. Humor is generally lost on me. Good Lord. Is it me or has it been at this last little bit for like longer than it took to get from there to there? Can I ask you something? Can I ask you, are your posts Slack related to inactive mods? Can you share what? Can I ask you, are posts something Slack related to inactive mods? I don't understand what you're saying there. I'm sorry. Can you clarify? Oh, it looks like it's full. So we must be almost there. Reddit. You post something Slack. Oh, you're talking about the tool that I posted to Reddit or to Slack about Reddit. Yeah, it still needs work. That's the SaaS that I need to work on, but it basically it finds if they are inactive in the particular sub, but it needs refining. Niche. No, yeah, I got what you're saying now. That was the SaaS, the SaaS side. But I guess I can go and show that since we're waiting for all eternity. We'll go here. What did I call that? Shit, I can't even remember the name of my own SaaS. Was it SEO? Yeah, sub inactive. I can go ahead and show that. This is very much a minimum viable product, but basically you just put in something like, I don't know, books, and you click search. It takes a few minutes, and it'll find subreddits with that have no mods that are active in it that you can try to then claim, or you can get away with like posting in. So let's look at this one. And then it's just to verify. I like to verify it, so you can go about / moderators. And they joined in October 2024. If we look at their history, he probably hasn't posted anything in that channel in a long time. I need an app built. I picked up a great domain today. It has a hyphen, but I still feel pretty good. Go try with like lovable.dev or bolt.new and see if you can't make it yourself. That's what I did with this one. So this is probably not the great example. Let's look at SEO, since that's what the folks here are interested in. I run it in a browser. Let's just scroll down. Now, see, this is kind of what I mean. Like, there's some fairly big ones in here. Like, what was that? I saw tech SEO. That's a big sub. So I'm gonna limit like the size to like 10,000 or something. But like, let's look at this one. A month ago was the most recent post. So now we can look at like about / new. No, that's not what I wanted. About / moderator. And they just have the one moderator, and he apparently is not active in it. What was the sub called? SEO tool reviews. See, he hasn't posted anything anywhere in a year. So what you can do, and there's a process to it, but you can go over to Reddit request and try to get moderatorship over that one, and then you can abuse it for parasite SEO. Come on, please be done. Oh, for fuck's sake. All right. Well, I'm getting close to saying we'll just come back and check this out tomorrow. But yeah, or the other thing you can do is just, where was it? You can just post something here, most likely. Request to post. That sucks. Join. Got it. Request to post. Yeah, well, that's not a great example then. Well, we'll look forward to it. Fuck's sake. All right, I'm going to give this 3 more minutes when we've been here for an hour and 20. And if it's not done, we'll just check it out tomorrow because this is ridiculous. All right. Yeah, if you guys want to play around with this, you can. Let me know your feedback. Like I say, it's very much a minimum viable product for now. YouTube SEO. That's interesting. Let's go new. Newest post is 14 days ago and then a month. So let's just confirm, but let's go about /moderators. There's only one moderator. And he hasn't posted anything for a year. So you can definitely, well, I don't want to say definitely, but you can probably get around moderation in this one, and you might even have a shot at claiming this one. So hopefully you get the potential for abuse here. Then you just go over to Reddit request. And there's a few things you have to do. But basically you request this and then they tell you what you need to do. For there. There are places, I don't remember what they are. But I mean, the best way is to just do it yourself. Just when you're fucking around at night on your phone, just comment on Reddit. Jesus. All right, we got 2 minutes left. If this isn't finished, we're just going to come back to it tomorrow because this is ridiculous. All right, well, we got a few seconds left. Does anybody, I'm just going to call it for today because this is just absurd. But if anybody has any last minute questions or anything they have for me, please feel free to fire away. I'm sorry that this ended up being such a shit show, but this ended up being one of the longer streams I've done. Thumbs. Thanks for the patience. Give me a chance to talk, and it'll improve my watch time. So, win for everybody. But I think we're gonna just call it for today, and I'll leave this running. I mean, I don't have to do anything, but I'll share this with everybody tomorrow. Oh, I get it. But thanks for watching. Tomorrow we'll see where we're at with this. And okay, I have a question about service you got today. Is there also give article for press release or just URL? I think you can give your own article, but they will write it for you as well. So it just depends. But like if you write it yourself, there are certain ways that it has to be formatted. So I suggest letting them do it and come up with the pitch and stuff. It works better that way in my experience. So yeah. All right. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Just subscribe and turn on notifications so you know when I'll be here. And we'll talk more about this. And I'll see you then. Peace.